Helena left town A at 8 a.m. and traveled towards town B at an average speed of 64 kilometers per hour. Half an hour later, Joyce left town B and traveled towards town A at the same speed. If the two towns are 384 kilometers apart, question A, at what time did they meet? How far from town B was their meeting point? How far apart were they at 10:30? Now here we need to come and and we can draw this the two points, the two Joyce and Helena. We can say this is Helena, and this is A, B, and this is Joyce. Helena have an average speed of 64 kilometers per hour, and Joyce still have 64 kilometers per hour. Here we are told that this distance is 304 kilometers. So Helena started at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. and 30 minutes later, it means that this is 8:30 a.m. Now we are told at what time did they meet. Here you first need to calculate the distance traveled by Helena before Joyce started. Now here speed is equal to time. Now here distance will be speed times time, which it is speed of Helena is 64, and the time that traveled before Joyce started was 30 minutes. That is times a half, which it is 32 kilometers. Now here we still need to find distance between them. Now it will be 394 minus 32 kilometers. Now 394 minus 32, it is 352 kilometers. Also here we need to find relative speed. And since they are approaching each other, now here we have to add. It is 64 plus 64. This is 128 kilometers per hour. From speed is equal to distance over time. Now here we need to find time, which it is distance over speed, which is now the distance between them, 352 over relative speed is 128. Now it is 352 divided by 128. It is 2. Now time is equals to 2 hours 45 minutes. Now here we are told to at what time did they meet. Now here we have to use the time that when Joyce started. Now it will be 8:30 a.m. plus 2 hours 45 minutes. Now this will be 15 and this will be 11 a.m. So they met at 11:15 a.m. Now we need to find our B. Now we are told our B is at what time did they meet? At what time did they meet? Now here we'll come and say, okay, this is our question. We have found here question B. Question A, that is, at what time did they meet? Now we can come here. We have already found here at what time did they meet. It is 11:15 a.m. Now, how far from town B was their meeting point? Now we'll come and take this time they met. This is question B. It is the time they met was 11:15 a.m. You subtract the time when the B, that is In this case, B is Joyce. Now the time the Joyce started, it is 8:30 a.m. 8:30 hours. That is, this is will be 15, and this is 2. Now it is 2 hours 15 minutes. Now we are told how far from town B was their meeting point. Now we are going to find speed is equals to distance over time. Now our distance will be speed times time, which is 64 times 2.5. So which it is 64 times 5 over 2. By this one, by this 32. Now it will be 32 times 5, which it is 160. So it is 160 kilometers from B. Now our question C says that how far apart were they at 10:30. Now since we have found the distance, now how far they are from town B, now we have to consider from town A. Our C here we consider from town A. Now here will come. Now here is Helena. Started at 8 a.m. Now it will be 10:30, the time that we are told they met. Now we are asked from how far from 10:30. You subtract 8:30. Now this will be 2 hours. Now here it will be 2 hours, which it is, let's see how we can work at this. This is 10 minus 30, the distance between them. Okay, here we can come and see it is 2 hours. 8:30 to 10:30, that is 2 hours. So speed is equals to distance over time. Now here we are told how far. So distance is equals to speed times time. So is equals to speed of this is 64 times 2, it is 128 kilometers. Now this, having got 128 kilometers, now we can take the overall we are getting 256. 256 I can come here and say distance between them is, now it is 384. We subtract 228 plus 160. Since we had gotten now distance traveled by Joyce, this is distance traveled by Joyce, and distance between them, it was 128 plus 160. Let's see how it's coming. This is 128, sorry. Since here we had found that the distance from B is 160, and here we have also found the distance from A. That is the distance that Joyce traveled. Now it is 128 plus 160, which it will give us 288. Now it will be 384 minus 288 is equals to 96 kilometers. Now this is how far apart were they at 10:30. Now they were 96 kilometers apart.